Hello everybody, how are you doing? Welcome. Today we are going to have the lesson called Chatterbox, as you know, right? Good. So make sure you have the material on. This is how it looks like. We are going to talk about the jobs again. Jobs and occupations for the last time. So do you know what are occupations? So occupations are something that someone do or does, alright? We have learned quite a few of them, so today we're going to learn more. So take out your worksheet. This is how it looks like. You can put it aside for now. Before starting our lesson, you know, we do warm-up, right? As a warm-up today, we are going to do some revision on the shapes that we have learned. I don't know if you remember, we have to learn them long time ago, right? We are going to do some revision on them. So let's get started. Let's see how much you remember about the shapes. Okay, so here it is.
English sing-sing. English sing-sing. Shape. These shapes are circles.
Circle,
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 the most common one.
These shapes are triangles.
Triangle,
triangle,
triangle.
triangle.
These shapes are squares.
Square,
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 square.
square.
These shapes are rectangles.
Rectangle,
Rectangle,
rectangle.
These shapes are pentagons.
pentagons,
Pentagon,
pentagon.
pentagon.
These shapes are hexagons.
Hexagon, hexagon.
These shapes are arrows.
Arrow,
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 arrow.
arrow.
These shapes are crescents.
Crescent,
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 crescent.
crescent.
These shapes are crosses.
Cross,
Cross,
cross.
cross.
These shapes are diamonds.
Diamond,
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 diamond.
diamond.
These shapes are hearts.
Heart.
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 These shapes are stars.
Stars.
Star.
Stars.
Star.
Review.
Let's review it.
Circle.
Triangle. Square.
Rectangle. Pentagon. Hexagon. Arrow.
Arrow.
Crescent.
Crescent.
Cross. Diamond.
Diamond.
Heart.
Heart.
Star.
Star. So why did we do a revision on the shapes? You will know the reason later, because this is going to help us with our classwork in a while. It is going to help us with our activities. So that's why we did a little bit revision, because I was afraid if you like forget all of them. So I just did a short revision on that. Now let's move on to the content video, which is about occupations. So let's get started, everybody. Let's learn more about the occupations around the world.
Smile and learn.
Hey there! We're back to learn more jobs and occupations. Ready for the third and last video? Let's give it a go! Hairdresser.
Hairdresser.
Hairdressers cut and comb the hair of their clients. They work at the hair salon, use scissors and a blow dryer. Hairdressers.
Hairdresser.
Vet.
Vet.
Vets treat animals that are sick. Vet.
Vet.
Pharmacist.
Pharmacist.
Pharmacists sell medicines and healthcare products. They work at the pharmacy. Pharmacist.
Pharmacist.
Engineer.
Engineer.
Engineers are in charge of designing solutions like machines, structures, or technology to make our lives easier. Engineer.
Engineer.
Journalist.
Journalist.
Journalists investigate and collect information related to what is happening to tell people about it. They work at the radio or television station, or for a magazine and newspaper as well. Journalist.
Journalist.
Photographer.
Photographer.
Photographers take photos with their camera. Photographer.
Photographer.
Astronomer.
Astronomer.
Astronomers are scientists who study the universe. They use a telescope to observe the stars, the planets, or the galaxies. Astronomer.
Astronomer.
News presenter.
News presenter.
News presenters are people who present the news on television. News presenter.
News presenter.
Lifeguard.
Lifeguard.
Lifeguards are in charge of our safety in the pool or at the beach. They sit at an elevated position. They use a floating ring and a jet ski. Lifeguard.
Lifeguard.
Singer.
Singer.
Singers sing music using their voice. Singer.
Singer.
Mail carrier.
Mail carrier.
Mail carriers deliver parcels and letters to people's houses. Sometimes they ride a bike or a moto. Mail carrier.
Mail carrier.
Let's see if you remember all of them. Who cuts and combs our hair? The hairdresser. Who treats sick animals? The vet.
Vet.
Who sells medicines?
Pharmacist.
The pharmacist. Who designs machines and structures? The engineer. Who investigates and collects information to tell other people about it? The journalist.
Journalist.
Who takes photos with their camera?
Photographer.
The photographer. Who studies the universe?
Astronomer.
The astronomer. Who reads the news on TV? The news presenter.
News presenter.
Who is in charge of our safety at the beach? The lifeguard. Who sings music? The singer. Who delivers parcels and letters? The mail carrier.
Mail carrier.
There are so many jobs and occupations, right? Now that you've learned all of them, do you know what you'd like to be when you grow up?
So could you decide what to be in the future when you grow up? It's too early to think about it, right? But is there any job would you like to be when you are a big boy or a big girl? What do you want to be? There are many chances for you to do different things, right? In this universe, so take your time and think about it. So let's get started. All right, we have learned many, let's say, many jobs and occupations throughout this course, right? So it's time to do some review. So today we have learned about occupation 3. All right, who is this person? This person is a hairdresser. So whenever you want to have your hair cut or hair colored, all right, anything with the hair, you can just go to the hairdresser. Okay, hairdresser. And who is this? This looks like a doctor, right? But what do we call an animal doctor? An animal doctor is called vet. Okay, vet. There are two differences, right? Vet and doctor. Doctors treat people, right? And vet treats animals. Okay? Vet. Alright. This person works in a pharmacy. Do you know what a pharmacy is? It's a place where you can get medicine. Remember, we have learned that like in part of the city, if you remember. Never mind. So who is this person who works in a pharmacy? That is a pharmacist. Good. Following one. Okay, this person can make, alright, can make different things to make our life easier. They usually make machines. Okay, that is an engineer. Engineer. Okay, good. Following one. Alright. This is a journalist. Do you know what a journalist is? A journalist works. He or she can work for magazines or even television station. All they do is collect information, all right, what is happening around a place. Okay. Journalist. That is a hard one. Never mind. Oh, who is this person? What is she holding? Is she holding a phone? Not really. She's holding a camera, right? She's holding a camera. So who can use the camera? Everybody can use it, right? But here is the photographer. Photographer basically takes photos. All right, they can take photos like in an event, yeah, like many other, situations. All right, the following one is kind of scientists, but they just explore the universe, what's happening like in the galaxy, the space, and all that, right? So who is this scientist? That's called astronomer. Astronomer. Never mind. And this one, okay. This person present the news to people, right? She or he can tell you what's happening around in a place, right? That is a news presenter. News presenter. Good. All right. This person takes care of our safety while we are at the beach or even in a swimming pool. Who is this? That's a lifeguard. Lifeguard. Okay. If like somebody's drowning or has problem with swimming, he or she could save you. Okay, lifeguard. Wow. This person sings. That is a singer. Singer. This person delivers mails everywhere. That is the mail carrier. Mail carrier. Good. We are gonna talk about more later in a while, so please take out your worksheet and your pencils, your erasers, and color pencils, because we would need them in a while. First of all, please take out your pencils and erasers. And most important thing, please write down your name at the right corner. Alright, please write down your name here. For example, if your name is Jenny, you write Jenny. If your name is another, you write your name. Simple as that. Okay. The first part, alright, we need to draw a line to match. Part A, draw a line to match. So there are quite a few occupations that you have learned this lesson, right? So just match. Simple as that. So why not get started? The first one is hairdresser. Which picture shows you hairdresser? This picture, right? Yes. She's getting her hair done from a hairdresser. So, draw a line. Number two is a vet. Vet. What is a vet? Remember what is a vet? Vet is kind of a doctor, right? That gives you medicine? Really? No. Or a doctor that treats animals. Yes, the doctor that treats animals, alright. The doctor that treats sick animals, okay. That is a vet. So here is the vet. Vet. The following one is the pharmacist. So who is a pharmacist? That works in a pharmacy, right? That gives you medicine. Which picture is the best to describe the pharmacist? Yes, here it is. This picture where we see medicines and a person that gives us medicines. The following one is the singer. So who's a singer? The one who takes photos, the one who collects information, or the one who sings? Yes, the one who sings. Here he is. The next one is journalist. Journalist. That's a hard one, right? Remember what is a journalist? This person works for newspapers and magazines to collect information. So is there any person, like, is there like anybody that is collecting information? Yes, here she is. Journalist. The following one is the photographer. Who's a photographer? That takes photos, right? Yes, so he is the photographer. There are many kinds of like photographer in the world. There are photographers like that only like take animals photographs. There are photographers only takes like students photograph, people photographs. Yeah, so there are many kind of them. There are photographers only takes the picture of nature, like the plants, the flowers, different kinds of trees. All right, next one is the mail carrier. So who is the mail carrier? The lady here or the officer here? Here, that person, right? Who is carrying a bunch of mails and parcels, right? A mail carrier can deliver like mails and parcels to you. The last one is lifeguard. That takes care of you while you are swimming at the beach or in a swimming pool. Alright, so check your answers please for this part. Make sure you have drawn the correct line. Good. Hope you're done checking your answers. Now we can move on to the following part. It says look and color. Oh, today what we have to color? Do we have to color the chicks? No, what we have to color? What do we call these? Remember what are they? They are the shapes, right? Yes, so that's the reason why we did revision on shapes, because we need to do some task related to it. Basic shapes, color and count. So first of all, we need to color and then we need to do some writing here. Please take out your color pencils for this part. As you can see, there are 4 shapes in the box with 4 different colors, right? What are the colors? Yellow, green, blue, and red. So take out these 4 colors. Is it the color red, brown, or red? Never mind. It looks like red here. Alright. So first color I would like you to take out is yellow. What shape do we need to color? Yellow. Which shapes we have to color like yellow? We need to color the circles yellow. Yes, the shape here is circle. So please color all the circle yellow for me. All the circle yellow. Good job. Color all the circles yellow. We will count them in a while later, so the first thing you need to do is color. Oh, I haven't colored these two. There are many big circles and small circles though. The following shape is, what shape is it? We call it a square. Good, square. What color shall we color the squares? We should color them green. So take out your green color and color like all of the squares green. Square, square, wow. Square, square. Squares. They come in a different size. Don't get confused between squares and other shapes. Color all of them green. Square. Any other? Alright, one more here. All the squares green. The following shape we need to color is, what shape is this? Which is blue. We call it triangle, right? Triangle. So what color shall we color all the triangles here? We should color all of them blue. So blue color, here is the blue. So here's my blue. Color all of the triangles blue. All the triangles blue. What is the following shape over here? We call it rectangle. Rectangle. So grab your red color and color all the rectangles red. So the rest of the shapes are rectangles, so just color all of them red. Yeah. Color all the rectangles red. After that, please grab your pencils because we need to count all of the shape and we need to write the correct numbers here. So the first question here is, how many squares are there? How many squares are there? Let's count. Squares are in green, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So are there 8 squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, there are 8 triangles. Not triangles, sorry. There are 8 squares. So please write 8 here. sticker. There are 8 squares. Yep. The next question is, how many circles are there? The circles are in yellow, so let's count the circles together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there are 15 circles. There are 15 circles. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, so there are 15 circles. Yeah, guess it right. The third question is, how many triangles are there? Triangles are all in blue. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 triangles. So write the number 12 here. And the fourth question is, how many rectangles are there? Alright, let's count all the rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, there are 7 rectangles. Good job. We are done with the shapes activity today. Now let's move on to the following page. Here we need to talk about the jobs. Alright, for the last time. So let's get started. I'm going to show you a bigger picture of it over here. Okay, so everybody, the first question is about your school. What can you do at school? Can you fight at school? Is it good to fight with your friends at school? No, right? So what do you do at school, especially with your friends? You can play with friends at school, right? So please circle the word play first. Alright, here it is. I can play with friends at school. Right? It's not good to fight with your friends at school. You can play with friends at school. So what can you play? There are many things you can play at school, right? Many different games. And you can even learn with your friends at school, right? Because there are many different lessons at school. Yes. So, how many children can you see in this picture? There are 5 children here, right? Are they happy with each other? Yes, they are. They are quite happy, right? So, stay happy forever. Following one? Okay. Done with school. The following one. Okay, it's also related to your school. So, who takes your school photographs? You know, every year there's a day where you can take photographs in a class, alright, with your classmates and your class teacher, right? So who's the person who takes them for you? Is it an astronomer or a photographer? Do you remember who is an astronomer? Let me show you a picture if you remember. This is an astronomer, right? Who is an astronomer? It's kind of a scientist that explore the universe. So will he take photo like for you? Will he take photos for you? No, right? So who will take it? Who is this person over here? Photographer. Can you say it? Photographer. Alright, circle the answer first. Then we can talk about it. Alright, a photographer. What does a photographer do? Takes photographs, right? Who takes your school photographs? A photographer takes them. Alright, let's say a photographer takes them. Do you know what is the meaning of them here? It means photographs. We can use, alright, them instead of photographs. Alright, for more than one thing. Alright, good. Following one. Okay, different question. Alright, a common question about doctors and hospitals. So, here is, what do vets do? What are vets? Remember what are vets? They are doctors, right? They are doctor. What kind of doctors are they? Are they human doctor or an animal doctor? Animal doctor, right? So do they treat sick people? No, they don't. They treat sick animals, right? So please circle animals here. What is this vet doing in this picture? Can you notice? This vet is treating a sick animal. What animal is it? Is it a rabbit? Is it a kitten? No, that is a dog, right? That is a dog. Or you can say puppy, right? Puppy is called a baby dog. So what do vets do? How would you answer this question for me? They treat sick animals. Can you say that? They treat sick animals. Good. How about people? Who is the person like who treats sick people? If that is not a vet, then what is it? Doctors. Okay, yes, doctors are the one who treat sick people, and vets are, alright, people that treat sick animals. Good. They treat sick animals. The following one. Alright. This question asked, where do pharmacists work? Where do they work? Remember what is a pharmacist is? It's a person, alright, they are people, alright, they are people that who give medicine, alright, while you can't go to the doctor. Okay, when the problem is not serious. For example, if you have got a little headache, or if you have got a minor cough, right, you can go to the pharmacist and they would just give you the medicine, alright, that can treat you. So where do they work? Do they work in a school? No. Where do they work then? Remember what is the place? It's similar to their, occupations. Pharmacists work in a pharmacy. Alright, pharmacy. So please circle pharmacy. They are people who works in a pharmacy, right? So who works in a school? If a pharmacist does not work in a school, then who works in a school? The teachers, right? The teachers works in a school. Just like here, right? That is the teacher, if you can see. Yep, a teacher works in a school. And students learn in a school, right? So don't get confused between school and pharmacy, two completely different things. Where do pharmacists work? They work in a pharmacy. Remember to say it as well. Good. Good try. Oh, this little girl says that I want to get a haircut. I want to get a good haircut. How would you tell her? Like, would you tell her to go to an engineer? Remember what is an engineer? Engineer is a person that makes machine to make our life easier, right? So will you go to an engineer for a haircut? No, right? You will go to this person. Who is this person called? We have talked about it just a while before. That is a hairdresser, right? So please suggest her to go to a hairdresser. How would you say it? You can find a hairdresser. Good. So please circle hairdresser. So what does a hairdresser use? What tools do they use? Many, right? Some of them like are here like in the picture. They use like haircut scissors and comb, and there are many actually. Some of them are here. That's the blow dryer, right, for the hair. Hair straightener. These are the tools that they use. Okay. You can find a hairdresser. You can tell this girl to find a hairdresser, right? Because she wants to get a haircut. Alright, here we need to join the dots. Alright, and see what is it. So everybody take this chance to join the lines and then see what is it. So let's get started. Join the lines. Alright, there's no number, so all you can do is join the dots and see what is it. Can you guess what is it? By drawing like a bit of it. Is it a thing? Or kind of food? Or something else? What do you think it is? It's one of the things we use in our daily life. Could you trace this? At the same time, please color this picture a little bit to complete it. So you can color any color you like. Never mind. after you color this picture, you would got to know something. What is it? This is one of something we use daily. Can you guess? We use it on our hair, right? We use it to brush our hair. That is a comb. Could you guess it? Please write comb. Alright, this is how we spell. What is it? It is a comb. So what color is your comb? Is it red? Is it pink? The reason we use our comb is to brush our hair. Simple as that. Good. You did a very good job. Now, it's time to have a look on today's story because we are done with discussing the occupations of today. Alright, here is our today's story. Alright, it's about Biscuit. So what happened to Biscuit today? The story name is Biscuit has found something. It's basically Biscuit finds a friend. So what friend like does Biscuit find today? Let's see. There's a hint in the cover, right? Let's see if you could guess it. Oh. So one day, Jade and Biscuit went out for a good walk in a sunny day. Biscuit saw something. What has Biscuit found that leads him left Jane? That got very excited. Is it a ball? Is it a bone? Is he excited about the ball? Not really, right? He's not running towards the ball. How about the bone? Maybe, right? Maybe he's excited about the bone. But no, he's not. He has found a little dog. Quack, quack. It looks like the little duck is lost. Do you think Biscuit can help it? Let's see. So Jane has an idea. She says that we will bring the little duck back to the pond because the pond is the home of the ducks, right? So all they decided is to like go back to the pond. And Biscuit is very, very excited because his new friend can get back home. Oh, this page is missing. So what happens next? Jane said, "Here, little duck, here's the pond. Here's your mother and here's your father. And wow, here are your brothers and sisters. Quack, quack." How many brothers and sisters, or how many brothers and sisters like have this little duck got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 little brothers and sisters of this little duck. The duck says, "Thank you for finding the little duck." Wow, it looks like Biscuit wants to play with this little duck. Quack, woof, quack, woof. They enjoy playing with each other in front of the pond, right? This page is also missing. Oh, what happened here? Biscuit has got wet because he fell into the pond. Splash! Silly Biscuit. He is all wet. Woof! Oh no, Biscuit, not a big shake. Jane is getting a bit annoyed because she's getting wet because of Biscuit's shake, right? Because he's shaking his body in order to get himself dry. Alright, what happens here now? Why? Jane is holding a piece of string because it's time to go home now. So that's why Jane said, let's go home. That's why she has string on. Quack, quack. So what does quack, quack means here? Does it mean hello? It means bye-bye. Right, it means bye-bye. Jane said, say goodbye, Biscuit. Goodbye, little duck. Biscuit has found a new friend. What kind of friend did he find today? He found a new friend, which is a little duck. So when Biscuit finds a lost duckling here, a duckling is a baby duck, okay? He helps the duckling to find its way home. That's when the fun begins. Woof, quack. Right. So this story tells us that no matter like what kind of friends you have, it's always like good to help them. No matter is it a dog and a duck or a big dog and a little puppy, you should always help each other. Okay. So everybody, we are done with today's lesson actually. We have learned different jobs, and that will be the last part of occupations. Hope you remember them well and hope you can think, what do you want to be in the future? Best of luck. Stay healthy. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.